Hello, and we are back here. So it is the beginning of the turn 26. I have just built this heaven. It just gives us approval, nothing else. Sad. I never remember what heavens actually do. So this dude has specific property, specific trait that gives signs on his heaven, but it seems that without that it's just the base style plus approval. Okay. Approval is not nothing. Oh, hello. Aren't you the guy who killed my larva? Manual battle. So he goes for 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to fall back. One. Wait, it was my turn. I could just go and hit him. Okay, stupid me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he cannot reach this one, he cannot reach this one. Okay, 7 meat, an artifact and a unit, and 43 dust for basically no effort whatsoever. Okay, what do we want to be doing? We don't really want to go back to Burrow to teleport if we want to go this way. And now it is a city. No, it is still a camp. How hard it is to arrive there? By teleporting here and then 2 turns, 1 turn to arrive. Right, I want to join them. We have 3.7. 1, 2, 3, 4. We cannot arrive in there. We can arrive in here, no? 1. No, because we will go through the forest. Nah, we can just walk in this case. So, need to decide what to do with my meat and with my units. I have a lot of units that want some upgrading. Specialization. Can use more shooters, can use more feeders. So here could build 2 feeders. Can use more population. This requires 3 turns. And after that, this costs 50 food. This doesn't cost food. So I want to have 50 food available to me in 3 turns. How many battles am I expected to fight in these 3 turns? I am not sure, because these guys will be going. These guys are not that strong to fight real battles. So okay, you go in there to join with these guys. You send this one somewhere to heal. Burrow there. Wait. All right, out of movements. So this dude. What to do with you? What to do with you? They will die back in there. We will have a monsoon pretty soon, so I expect some curiosities to appear around. So I guess just stay around and be available to grab these curiosities. You similarly be available in this area. Okay, that would be end of the turn. Here is our monsoon.
A time of chaos comes to Sayada. The land split. Demons emerge. Let the swarm run wild under this season of darkness.
Oh wow. So a monsoon has come to Sayada. New dangers and rewards will appear during the monsoon. Note that temporary bridges may be destroyed. Minor faction becomes enraged during the monsoon and will attack anyone nearby. 100 gains of battle spells, -1 vision range, +20 health regeneration on units starting their turn in a non-allied territory. Who are you? Wandering Spirit. Juggernaut contra-attacking when taking damage, ignores the defense of targeted unit, deal 20 damage to adjacent enemy units. Whoa. I have not seen that before. I think this is a new update. Corruption monsters were appearing, but not on the first monsoon. So this dude is news to me. Okay. So I would like to beeline in there. Let's grab the curiosity, by the way. Get us 2 movement points and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get in there. We can bring in these guys. Do I want to build another feeder? I do want to build another feeder. So you come in. Well, you're close enough. Honestly, you can walk. So why don't I grab you and send to grab a curiosity? No, That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I still close enough to help. You can join. So you can attack. Okay, you grab a curiosity here. There. Okay, grab a curiosity there. You grab a curiosity there. You grab a curiosity here. And then here. So you see a lot of money in a single turn. So I wasn't that afraid of having low dust income. In general, I want you to then rejoin with this. Okay, that turned into a siege, so now I have to declare a war if I want to grab this territory. Consul, right. Monsoon arrived, so we can start appointing our heroes and notables, I think they called, into consul. 2 vision range on this. 15 signs per camp on Empire. Yes, please. Per camp. Does it mean nest or does it mean burrow? And here, dust upkeep on fly. Don't really care that much. Minus 30 influence cost on foundation. That's a lot. Plus 5 industry per pacified village. We don't have pacified village yet, so that is wonderful. Apply changes. We have no science from our council. 15 science per camp on Empire. So it should not be counted in a new district. It should just appear here as a flat bonus. And it does not exist. And it makes me sad. Have they scammed me out of 15 science? Have they scammed me out of half of all my science production? Okay. Let's fight this battle. So, whom are we fighting? Horrors. They are cavalry, so they get an extra critical chance, 30% critical chance when they travel at least 3 tiles. They have high damage against infantry. I don't believe I have any infantry. So that is not important. Cruel. Ignores the defense of damaged units. I don't have that much defense on my units. Still probably not something I should... Well, 6 actually. No, I don't want this defense to be ignored. So need to be careful around it. And incapacitating strike makes units slowed, which I don't really care that much. That is a hero, Juggernaut hero. So it's a melee one. When battle round starts, recovers 30 health, so it's just healing for free every turn. and counter-attacking. Do I want one more archer to deal with that? I might want one more archer. So let's do it. And let's attack. No, this is not the reinforcement that I want. This is the reinforcement I want. This battle we cannot resolve instantly. So whenever you fight in some special enemies or fortresses, you have to fight it manually. So, where are our tanking feeders? Are you a feeder? Yes, you are. You have more ticks in your health bar than the larva. So we are actually in a good position. The only places to enter are these two tiles and this single tile. So I can block I can block the entrances to the high ground, and I can have my archer units right behind me ditching a lot of damage. So my goal is to eliminate the target, so I don't even need to kill everyone. I don't know whether killing them contributes to the spoils and the corpses in the end or not. So we will see how it goes based on how they position themselves and how vulnerable they make the hero. So generally I want to kill him as fast as possible because he is ditching damage and healing. So how far can you go? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you come here, you come here, you come here. You be nearby. Just to ditch some extra damage when it is absolutely crucial. You come in here, you come in here, you can shoot quite far, still not enough to reach them. You be nearby, also to come and swoop in when needed. Defend. Okay, that is good. Now, shooting him still damages everyone. That is problematic. That is actually quite unpleasant. So he counterattacks not only melee, in melee, but also at the distance. We are swarm. We can step away without receiving any damage. Problem is, we will want to come back, so I need to remember to come back. You cannot. You will be attacked, so you'll have to endure it. Shoot. 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 He's damaged. So now you can heal by attacking him. Can you... So, I guess we'll do... that and that. Battle spoils. No meat. Wait a second. So yes, we finished the battle quickly, but since we didn't kill anybody, I believe we didn't get many results. So the acknowledgement screen has bugged out again, so we need to do some actions somewhere else for it to appear. So you stay, I guess. Skip. You go take the curiosity, and here it is. So we got 0 dust. We got a larva. We got a consumable, Tear of the Lost Power, legendary consumable. When eliminated, recovers 100% health, gains 100 shield, destroyed this consumable. Okay, so this, you just hold it on your hero and it gives it second life. This is a powerful consumable, I like it. Do I like the results of this battle? Well, I think so. Because since this dude counterattacks even the ranged, when he is hit in ranged, makes him a troublesome foe, so I don't really want to fight again and make sure that I kill everybody. The fact that I didn't get any dust or meat, I believe is just plain bug. This battle has been introduced in public beta, and they messed something up. So will he just stay there glowing forever? Like it doesn't tell that it's curiosity, just sits there and glow. Let's go. Nope, nothing. Okay. And turn, we have a lot of money. We can start buying things if we want. We can also buy tiles, and there are some useful tiles around us. Let me see how much does it cost to join next territory. 340. That's a lot. So I might have some more immediate benefits by buying a couple of tiles, especially since they are cheaper now. 45, it's not really what I expect. It was 55 and I was supposed to have 30 discount. Right, I joined a new nest, so all the territories became more expensive. 113 to go in here for food and happiness. I also want to build a thing here and here and here. So let me think for a second. Do I want to save my influence, or do I want to buy a foundation? How far away am I from? Not here. And now I'm number 1. All of a sudden. So turn 27 and I'm number 1 in score is quite a sad state of affairs with regards to AI. It is receiving enormous bonuses to units. You saw that the enemies have much higher attack and defense, and also enemy heroes have higher health than mine. So the units are powerful. Then definitely it gets some bonuses to the production, influence, dust, like to all the yields. Yet, being a brain-dead AI, it cannot play. It cannot make good decisions. It does not expand as aggressively as it could. It does not build as well as it could. So it's already behind me in the score. Meanwhile, I was checking, not the victory quest. I was checking quests to see how far away I am from this. Very close. So I attach one territory, I believe, and I will achieve this. So which territory do I want to attach? $340. So I need like 210, so 7-ish turns before I accumulate the influence, assuming none of the curiosities give me the influence. Okay, anyway, I'm Russian forum. It leveled up this district. Now it's district level 2. And I want to, yeah, I do want to buy this foundation. So it's just 1 turn of influence. And I want to build communal habitations in there. So it will give me extra influence because these both districts will have the adjacency bonus. And then I also want to build around it. I want to build a works district in here. So for now, and I can restore some tiles, probably this one. Yeah, impacted tile 1, so I can restore this tile and spend 3 turns on it. I don't want to. Okay, in turn. That's it. That's the end of the monsoon. That was fast. Was it 1 turn or 2 turn? Wait. It was a 1 turn monsoon. I have never seen that before. Usually it lasts for several turns. Okay. Tidefall occurs. Look out for opportunities as new territories emerge. Strange, disturbing sights may appear along with grim fortresses that might be just what you armies need to test their metal. That is very good. So that is a fortress. You cannot settle in this territory while there is a fortress, but if you fight the fortress and you win, you can seize the territory right away. I don't know whether I can seize it being a murder bug, so maybe I need to plunder and then build a nest. Need to see. but it automatically joins it to so it's equivalent to building a camp, I believe. So it gives also equipment, money, and whatever experience you get from finishing the army. The only thing is that you have to fight it with a single army. You cannot bring any reinforcement. So I do want to come in here, and I do want to join this territory as soon as possible, because we have a natural wonder. It gives +2 food on food tiles in camp or city's territory, +2 dust on dust tiles, +2 food per citizen, +1 dust per citizen. So much more food, much more dust. We want both food to grow, to not spend our corpses on growing population, dust for everything to build, to, well, we're also very close to negative total dust income. Okay, we also start seeing some strategic resources. They both are awesome resources, but they're close to me, so I will be grabbing them as soon as possible, but after the next tidefall. So this territory is now underwater. Okay. Benthic Beast. Well, she who sustains us, do you come to me for culinary guidance? That is quite a lot of shellfish. Like, dude, he's trying to be funny. He's a prime murder bug, leader of a huge swarm. She's the matriarch, the even great leader of your swarm of murder bugs, and you like, that's a humor. I'm not impressed. In fact, that idea had not occurred to me. I am debating how best to deal with this most incredible specimen. How long did the seas cover this world for giants such as this to have grown? Yes, most impressive, but the question remains, what shall we do with it? Grind, preserve, consume. Money, don't care about it that much. We have plenty, we will have more. And happiness. Science, I care about it very much. And happiness? And food and happiness. So, of course that. I need science, and also, despite the fact that I'm playing murder bugs, I like to preserve the world. So, yes, confirm this path. I would prefer we did not touch it. Perhaps it is superstition, but I do not wish... What kind of superstition? I do not wish to anger whatever great power created this. You're a murder bug swarm. You do not talk like that. You do not behave like that. We will observe and note. Yes, it cannot be kept alive. At least show this great monster some respect in death. Okay. Also, I saw some interesting like sword curiosity in there. I don't know whether it's just a regular curiosity or some special curiosity. Now it is in the Fog of War, but when there was a cutscene with receding water, I definitely have seen something there. Now, let's teleport in there. So let's abandon this area for now and go fight the swarm and see what's around. Not the swarm, the fortress. Enter borrow and exit it here. Meanwhile, these dudes can still stick around. Oh no, look, all the curiosities disappeared except this one. So perhaps the one I saw in the cutscene is gone as well. Well, you still can come there and grab it. Okay. How do we behave here? So these are still not a strong army. So wandering by itself, yeah, maybe it can deal with like neutral armies, but these guys can attack me and cause some serious damage. So I need to be careful. Question mark. A student of history. The ruins must have sat on the seabed for aeons. The tangled fronds of weed that would have once floated in the water now ugly clumps at the base of the pillars. Barnacles still cling to surfaces where the patina of green slime relents, and the smell of the sea is intense. Soldier spots movement. A soldier. Who goes there? Right. It is the one of the main victory quests. I should ask you the same question. After all, your soldiers trample a site of great historical value. They're not my soldiers, they're my bugs, they're my swarm. I am Prime, one who stalks afar, leader of the Necrophage. Tell me, why do you dig among the bones of dead civilizations? The Solos are far from dead, like many of those whose history go far back. They are simply diminished, not extinct. So what have you learned? Jarosite. My name is Jarosite. Okay, I am politely asking for his name. So, my elders claimed the Solos Empire once stretched across Sayada, magnificent in its cruelty. I could hardly imagine those lowly thieves building anything more than hovels, but this site tells a different story. What? What story, you mean? Help me excavate, prove you are not simply invaders, and I will tell you what I know of Sayada's past, and enrich you in the process to boot. Sayada past can teach us much. We can spare no time. There are supposed to be some rewards. There used to be rewards in this quest. Again, public beta. Dear developers, don't break what was working when you introduce new things. Assist, I believe, usually gave some science. I hope that it will still give me some science. By the way, I don't have any technology chosen. That I need for the quest. That I want for health regeneration and food on the city. That I cannot afford. No, I didn't mean to click it. Now all that science I accumulated from the from the quest regarding the shell went in here. Okay. And unclicking it will lose it, right? I don't know. Let's hope not. No, okay, it already invested in this technology. That was stupid of me. That was stupid of me. Because I cannot afford any of this anyway. Right. Let's go here to complete the faction quest and start progressing there. Then let's go there. Then let's go there. Hopefully by this time we will start getting some of the resources. Glass steel specifically. Let's go there and then finally here. We also need to get markets at some point. But yeah, that was very, very sad that I clicked on it. Let's see whether it gives me some science or not. My soldiers will help. Now tell me more about Sayada. Wonderful! Did you know that Sayada was once endless desert? Only the hardiest creatures could survive. Ametrine myths speak of great being coming to the world at this time. The legends are unclear as to this being's nature, whether it was born, whether it came from the stars, whether it was even mortal. Myths? You tell me myths? It's my belief that this myth contain much truth, and that is what I intend to learn. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. So, this is exactly the same conversation as any other faction has, and my point is murder bugs. Do not talk like that. So, don't believe it. And I have not lost movement points on you. And it didn't give me any signs, so there was really no reward for it. Very sad. I don't have money to afford another borrow. Ooh. There's curiosity, go grab it. There is curiosity here. Like, it's very hard to see them in this map, so I'm often going into this view where the curiosities are much more visible. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Another city of... This is a teal city, so this is Tahuk, I believe. Okay, I want to be nearby in order to support my swarm in case somebody desires to attack. I believe we are still within support range. It's 3 tiles, 1 to 3, the third tile count. Okay, and the turn. Right. You come in here. Influence. Beautiful. I want it. Want all the influence you can give me. You are here. And I would like to get in there. And these are our first luxury resources. They give approval on city. Not bad. I would definitely want some. Now, let's fight this battle. So let's see who are we fighting against. There is an archer who has breaching attack, applies vulnerable to targeted units. That is, loses 30 defense. So he's shooting my units, they're losing 30 defense. Jokes on them. My defense is 6 on the units. A little bit more on the heroes, so heroes will actually lose more defense, but 30% of 6 is, well, 2. Yeah. 30% is still 30%. You, Mighty Warsmith. Infantry defense expert, adds 5 defense when defending. So 10 to start with. If he's defending, he's getting 15 more, 25, a lot of defense. Defiant Gaze, when attacking or defending, gains 5 shield per adjacent enemy unit. Now this is unpleasant. Extra free shield per veterancy level, because I will be attacking them and they will be getting shield. And finally, Tyrant of the Fortress is an upgraded version of Mighty Warsmith. So 206 health, 20 defense, defense expert 2, Defiant Gaze again, and Cutting Strike applies bleeding to targeted unit. Now this I don't like. This is a thing to be aware of. Like, your units lose 10% of health at the end of battle round. So damage you cannot negate, you cannot defend against it. It's just damage that is guaranteed to happen. Let's try to seize it. Actually, let's save to see whether seizing it does what I want it to do. Will it join the territory right away to our city, or will it just build a nest? If it builds a nest, then I'd say I would rather plunder to get the not a nest, burrow, sorry. So if it turns into a nest, this is the territory immediately included in my city. I like it. If it gives me a burrow, then it will cost me influence to attach this territory to the city. I would rather plunder it for influence and then build a nest with money. So let's try to seize and see how it goes. Okay. We can try to meet them here. Hopefully they will arrive, and hopefully they will stay in this choke point and let me kill them. Probably that. So 40-50, and this dude deals 55-72. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. 120. No, I don't want 2 units attacking them. I want only 1 unit to attack them and another unit to attack him. If I move around, most likely both units will be attacking Swarm and killing them. As I told, no instant resolution on Fortress Battle. So let's see. Let's shoot. Ah, no, you archer, you're in the range. Beautiful. Let's defend. So I want to get rid of archers as soon as possible, because they will be teaching a lot of damage. Oh. Am I in trouble? The problem is that he is also adjacent just to a single unit. So he can heal only by killing this dude. And this dude has a lot of health and a lot of defense. And by shooting him, I don't think I can wear him down enough. So let's do a maximum, theoretical maximum estimation. 38 plus 38 makes it 76 plus 71, 147 plus 67, 214 plus 24, 230. No, he's far from being dead. He's far from being dead. So what can I do instead? One, 2, 3, 4. I would be able to return there, right? But oh, that would be so painful. Thing is that if I fall back with this dude, I expose my archers to him, and their archers can still catch up. So I'm not killing him, that's for sure. What I can do is fly in here, kill this dude. Unfortunately, he wasn't damaged, so I didn't heal. You can do 24-33 damage to them. So you can do 41-55. Let's count minimum. 41 doubled gets me to 82. 82 plus 24 brings me to 106. 106 is not enough to kill the dude. There is always him, but wouldn't it be nice to shoot at the archers? And if you count maximum, 55 doubled 110 plus 33, 148. Still not enough, so he has to shoot. You have to shoot. You heal. You shoot. You shoot. Okay, not archers. Thank you. No. No. Haven't thought about it. Heal. Shoot, 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 and now I will be able to fight him, I believe. Running away will kill him, of course. Thank you for this critical hit. I needed it. Okay. We did lose our feeder. That is sad and unfortunate.
We strike into lands that were once under the sea. Pay no mind to the stench.
Victory. What did I get? Money, corpses, larva, razor sickle. So this is our first one-handed weapon. It gives us breaching attack, applies vulnerable to target unit when defending. That's what we want to see. So we can take our tank, future tank, defend, and makes guys around us vulnerable. And when I attack, the attacked unit loses 15% damage. So that is a valid equipment to have on our defender. We have another bow. We have an accessory. That's our first accessory, and it is a rare one. Gives us might, but also when winning a battle against a minor faction army, recruits one unit from the defeated minor faction. Okay, never really used this ability before, but we can. Beautiful, we can attach it to city for 0. That's exactly what I wanted to see. The problem is, it doesn't come with any foundations. So all the foundations need to be bought, and I do want to arrive there. That is a nice 10 bonus to happiness, 5 to science, 5 to production. That is a very good tile. You always want to see it attached to city. And we got our 27 out of 25. Because it immediately... Okay, thank you for that as well. So it wasn't just the central tile. I cannot buy this foundation before building a district here or there. I want to have a science building in here. This science building will be adjacent to anomalies, so it will get extra science, and it is on a foundation with 2 different yields, so it will have more science from that. So 7 science, just like that. Yes, and I'd like, of course, to move them, but I cannot. And I'd like to rush it as much as possible, so I will buy the habitation. 545. Very quickly I will be able to afford it, so I would be able to buy it. And then, once this district is done, I will be able to buy the tile. Beautiful. So yes, we did lose a feeder, but we get another one. Somebody needs to get that might. What do you scale with might? Damage here, damage here, and what do you scale with might? So far nothing. So okay, you getting it? Now the skill tree. That is a good thing, and that is a good thing. 5 damage to all the units of the army. Does it count the archers as well? 48, 60 currently. Do I want difficult choice? Okay, let's take this one for now. This would be our next skill. And you give extra damage to our ranged units. Wait, I had a heal ability. I never healed my... Right, I couldn't heal the feeder because they killed him in a single turn from full HP. So now we're doing 48, 60 damage, and after getting this skill, 55, 67. Better. That's only the beginning. Okay. You grab the curiosity. You know what? I needed to build this one before attaching it to the city, because it takes 2 turns while it is a camp or a borough. It actually can be done immediately for a little bit of gold. And wouldn't you know it, there is another resource there. You cannot see it, but it exists. Thank you. So now we'll need to spend turns building it. We can still buy them, but for a higher price. now buyout cost is 150 and building it on the nest I believe would be on the burrow would be cheaper. There is another curiosity there. Can we arrive there? We cannot. And then a village to fight. Need to explore these revealed areas. So let me see. Where would you go? Go there. You are exploring. I want to explore probably in there, so there must be some contention for the territories between these guys. In here, there shouldn't be. Oh, should be less, I'd say. And let's heal. You. Yeah, come in here as well. Might be more land to explore. So we'll end the turn. I should have checked whether yeah, because they used a portion of their movement. I'm always forgetting that. What's the quest? The Unmourned Dead. A pitted rusty pipe protrudes from the ground, crackling, sparking, and emitting the sound of lightning. Even stranger, there is a small tendrils of dust waving above it, scintillating and lively, almost beckoning. And obviously there are the bodies of many Oaklings, dead and dazed, scattered around as well. What is this foolishness? If the thing is dangerous, stay away from it. But it is dust. Dust! It calls, it sings, it beckons, but even the strongest, the cleverest can't touch it, but we have to try. In that case, my most obvious recommendation will fall on deaf ears. Like, you cannot use the same dialogues for every faction. Murder bugs do not talk like that again. Tell me, if we solve this riddle for you, will we share the dust? Share dust? Never! Impossible! Except, yes, okay. Too many dead, too deadly for or Ochlings, no choice. Have at least 7 districts with laboratory. Gladly. I want as many laboratories as possible. It will take some time. So, it is turn 30. And I believe we will be calling it a day. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.